Hello, this is my cat. We've got a goal. It's to read 4 books. 2 of them are plays, 1 of them is short, 1 of them's poetry. Here's what we got. We've got Great Gatsby, which I'm trying to read mostly library books because I'm going to the library this week, but I got a book from the library called Nick, which is about one of the characters in this more in depth, and because I didn't like this the first time, we're giving it a second try with the motivation of another book. Then we've got If Not Winter, which is Fragments of Sappho. I think I can finish this because it's poetry, and a lot of it is literally just fragmentary, so you've got pages with just like 1 word on it. Then you've got this play collection by Sophocles. I'm only reading Electra because I've read everything else in here, Antigone and Oedipus the King, so we're just reading Electra. And then we've got Hamlet by William Shakespeare, which I'm listening to a production of it on YouTube and watching it, obviously, because it helps me really connect to the text more. I believe I'm watching the one with Andrew Scott. It's an amazing production so far. He's a great actor. And so, yeah, it is currently about 8:25. It's 8:27. I won't lie. It's 8:27 on Monday night. And let's see if we can finish it, all 4 of these, in a week. Say bye, Freya. Say bye. She's so stupid. I love her. Anyway, I'll see you when I finish the first book. 4:40, Tuesday afternoon. Hamlet is done. That's really mean. I didn't mean to toss it like that. It was really good. I was watching a performance by Andrew Scott. I did confirm it was Andrew Scott, and oh my gosh, it was so good. I really liked this play. I enjoyed it. I read it a long time ago, like 7 years ago, and I didn't remember it, which is why I was rereading it. And I also didn't have my trick of listening to it while I read it. So yes, it was very good. Definitely one of my favorite by Shakespeare, I think. So far. That's a hot take, but I really enjoyed it. Yeah. Same day, still me. A little bit later, like an hour later, we just finished If Not Winter by Sappho, but translated by Anne Carson. I want to read you my favorite parts because I love Sappho. I wish more of her work survived because, oh my gosh, it's so good. I love the way she weaves nature in. I didn't read the translation part at the very end because that's not really what I'm interested in. I'm more interested in the poetry. I want to shut up and read you the excerpts now, okay? So we've got stars around the beautiful moon hide back their luminous form whenever all full she shines on the earth, silvery. So good. Anyway, I love all of this so much. Let me get this. So I like the first lines of this, but I'm going to just read you the whole poem. So, or all that we have. Evening, you gather back all that dazzling dawn has put asunder. You gather a lamb, gather a kid, gather a child to its mother. Then the other fragment on here is of all stars, the most beautiful. Just so pretty. And then of course you have the one that I think every single Goodreads reviewer has put, which is someone will remember us, I say, even in another time, which is just so profound knowing what we know about Sappho. I will be wishing we had more of her work until I literally die. But I'm so thankful that we have these words. They're beautiful. You should read it. I'm gonna take a break to like process, and then I'm gonna get back to reading, and we'll see what else we can do. 8:47, still Tuesday. We just finished Electra. So 3 books in one day. Doesn't count if 2 of them are plays and 1 of them is poetry. So the only real actual book that we're reading this week is Great Gatsby. We established that. I liked Electra. It really did just feel like a rehash of Antigone. But with a happier ending. It's still really good. I really like Sophocles' writing, so give it a read. I read the Oxford World's Classic version, which is very accessible, so I recommend. 2:35 on Thursday, just finished Great Gatsby. I hated this the first time I read it, but I really, really loved it the second time because I think having read other books not about F. Scott Fitzgerald, like little short stories by him, I kind of have more of a sense of his style and what he was going for, and I think upon reading it a second time, I was able to see it as more than just like a party book, which is when I saw it the first time. I was just like, why am I reading a really long book about parties? And it's a short book, but it's still mostly about parties. But I think reading it the second time, I was able to see the emptiness of it and kind of the melancholy of it, and how like the mirrored parallel of Gatsby's idea of Daisy being mirrored with other people's idea of Gatsby. And I really think there's like nothing as tragic as being this like grand figure and then nobody really knows you. Like it's such a deep loneliness even amidst all these people and all these parties, and it kind of shows the emptiness of the Roaring 20s, especially knowing that the Great Depression came right after it. I like it a lot. I was able to use more of an English brain for it, and definitely appreciated it more on the reread. I'd recommend, but learn some history about it. Do it with a book club if you can, because you'd be missing out on a lot if you just kind of go into it blind like I did the first time. So yeah, that's 4 books in a week. I will update if I finish anything else, because I feel like I'm like more than halfway through a couple books that I could conceivably finish up. Maybe we'll see. But that's for the 4 I set out to do. So yay. Sunday at noon. Finished Magnus Chase. So I've read this before multiple times. It's like my favorite book series. I wanted to read it again. So 5 books. We'll see if I can finish this newest Percy Jackson too, because I only have like this much left, so we'll see. It's almost embarrassing. I read for 4 hours yesterday. See you later, probably. 1 p.m. It was really good. Sorry, I'm just embarrassed that I finished 2 books today because I read for 4 hours yesterday. It was really good. I recommend it. Obviously, I like everything Riordan writes, so yeah. I've got 2 more books, but I don't think I'm as close to finishing them, so I think that's gonna wrap me up for the week. But 6 books isn't bad. Especially because 3 of them were real books. Did I read all of them this week? Magnus Chase, yes. Percy Jackson, no. But all right, thanks for coming along, I guess. Bye.